Hello, Scorpio. It's Shayna, the Soul Traveler. This is going to be your general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. May not resonate with everyone, but that's okay. If you guys want a personal reading, you can find my information in the description box below. So I've got my oracle cards here tonight, and I'm going to start out just by pulling an oracle card for to set the tone and general energy of your reading today. Okay. Spirit, angels, all help come through and give clear messages for Scorpio tonight. As soon as I said that, here we go. Ooh, rebellion. Rebellion. I've never even drawn this card from this deck yet. So upstart, tumult, revolution, and it's got the number 33 on it. The number 33. So some of you guys might be in your 33rd year, which some people call the Christ year, like you're really growing into yourself. 6 could be a life path number or another important number, or you might be seeing 3s lately. But 3s are creation and being expressive, like being very expressive, like it's associated kind of like with the throat chakra, because crown down, crown, third eye, throat. It's the third, if you're counting from the top down. So I feel like for a lot of you are in rebellion right now. Like you're really starting to be like, fuck that, fuck everything. I'm busting out, I'm doing what I want to do. We're not taking bullshit anymore. We're not listening to anybody anymore. For some of you, this might be causing some chaos in your life. For some of you, it might be a good thing, and some might be a bad thing. But I mean, hey, when you're being yourself and breaking out of a shell, out of a box, that's always a good thing when you're being true to yourself, especially with that 33. Like I'm hearing a lot of you need to express yourself. So if you're not doing this right now, not rebelling, not speaking up, then I feel like that it might be time for you to do that. Okay? So I got a new spread that I want to try out for you guys tonight. And we're going to start out. Let me just go ahead and pull the cards and all right? Hope you guys can hear me. For Scorpio. Ooh. Trying to get all y'all's cards out here. Sometimes I like to pull the cards and talk about it, as I go, but I don't know. Spirit's just telling me to get all the cards laid out. So, all right. So this is going to be where your head is right now, your head space. I got a 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and I got the Moon. So, again, we were talking about this rebellion energy, right? Breaking out, breaking out of the box, going against the rules, or, people putting you in a box, talking down on you, that kind of shit. So with the 9 of Pentacles, I feel like for a long time, a lot of you have struggled with not knowing your worth, or letting people treat you like you're not worthy. Okay, you may be been unappreciated in relationships and jobs. And I feel like this is where your head is right now, because we have the Moon. So you guys are starting to see this, how you're treated, and noticing that like you haven't been valuing yourself, and noticing that you're starting to see it reflect in other people. You're starting to see it through them, the way they treat you. You're finally realizing that you've been allowing yourself to be treated this way. And so you're feeling some confusion right now, because this is starting to dawn on you, and you're like, wait a minute, your intuition is really starting to kick in. It's starting to kick in, and you're like, wait a minute, something isn't right here. Like, I don't deserve to be treated like this, and maybe I'm being treated like this because, you know, I'm allowing it. And you're like in this space, I feel like you're in this space of asking, wait, am I doing something wrong? Maybe it's me, but maybe not. You're starting to see through people and through things that you don't need to be treated this way. And I feel like this is really starting to dawn on you. Some of you may even been having dreams about certain people and like their true intentions and stuff like that. Okay? So now we're going to talk about your heart space, like what's in your heart. So I got a 10 of Pentacles, your feelings, your emotions. 10 of Pentacles, reverse, and Queen of Cups. So you're really coming out in your own energy here in the Queen of Cups. This is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy, water sign, female. And this is a woman, or it doesn't have to be a woman. You don't have to be a woman, but a person who is always showing compassion, always there for everybody, always showing empathy, right? And with the 10 of Pentacles reverse, it feels like you're starting to realize that your family, your friends, your relationships, your jobs, that they don't really appreciate you. Okay? And they're not really valuing you, not giving back like they should. And you may be feeling like all of your empathy, all of your care, all of that, it's not getting you anywhere. It hasn't resulted in you being profitable. That's not just money. That can be, you know, emotionally, physically, whatever. But in your heart right now, I feel like you just feel let down. You just feel let down by a lot of people. You may even be feeling let down to yourself, because it's like you've given all this energy and you have given your best to everything and everyone, and it's just like, wait a minute, I'm not getting the same thing back, or I'm not being treated right. I also feel like a lot of you have for a long time been stuck in the marriage you're in, or the job you're in, or living your life the right way because your family wanted you to, or because you're expected to by the people who are close to you, but it's no longer resonating with you. Hence this rebellion energy. Okay? This rebellion energy. You're like, fuck that. You know, I've been trying my hardest to stay in this position. And I know Scorpios really thrive in stability. So a lot of times you guys will stay in a position that you're uncomfortable in because other people expect it, or because you don't know how to break out of the box. But right now, like, you're ready to break out that fucking box. Okay? So let's look at your intentions. Also, just wanted to mention real quick, some of you could have a Virgo, Pisces, other Scorpios or Cancers around you right now in your energy, or in your chart that's just came through. So your intentions right now, what you plan to do. So I got this Nine of Swords. So even though you are ready to rebel, you are tired of this, you're starting to feel like, oh God, I'm tired of being stuck in this same space. This is not what I want. I'm living my life for other people and people taking advantage of me. I want to do what I want. And because we have this moon energy here, along with this Nine of Swords, I feel like even though this is starting to dawn on you, some of you may be having trouble actually doing it. I see a lot of you worry about what other people think of you, okay, with this King of Cups reverse. I see a lot of you trying to suppress this emotion, keeping it all in your head. Okay, so I feel like for now, you intend to try and keep it inside. Like you're trying to push it back down, right? Even though it's coming out. Some of you may have even been lashing out at people lately, and then like maybe you feel wrong or you feel guilty. So I feel like right now your intention is to continue to try and keep it under wraps, but at the same time, you can't get it off your mind about how much you're sick of being in this fucking box and doing what everybody else wants you to do. Right? So I feel like that's your intention, to try and keep it under wraps, try to keep it, you know, inside right now, and not really, and try not to go forward with it. You know, basically you intend to keep yourself in suffering because it's not all clear yet. You're still working through this. Okay? In your action, I have the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. So I feel like at this moment that you are going to continue trying to cooperate, okay, with your action. I see you well, your current action is you are continuing to cooperate for the moment. And you're like, now let me just, maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way. Let me just try to get along with everybody. Let me continue on at this job or, in this relationship or keeping my mouth closed or whatever it is and just roll with the punches. But in your action, you're also on a subconscious level probably, or in the back of your mind, you are planning your escape or planning your next move to break out of this, to rebel, to make the move everybody's been telling you not to make, or the move that you feel like your family is dependent on you for. Because I just heard that some of you are taking care of a sick parent, or somebody needs you, or you're worried about your kids being, uprooted, or a husband or somebody doesn't want to move. I heard something about families trying to keep you from moving. Okay. You could be wanting to do a different job and you're worried about what everybody thinks, or other people are discouraging you from it, stuff like that. But I do see you making these plans. You're not right now at this point. Like I said, you're staying put. For this moment, your action, you're staying put, but there is plans taking place. And I see some of you maybe even talking to friends and getting some encouragement from someone, or making some plans, just looking into some stuff, researching that job that career change you want to make, or researching things about that business, being curious, maybe listening to some spiritual speakers on YouTube, or, talking to some new type of friends, and just kind of getting a different perspective. So you're not ready to make that move yet, but it's boiling under the surface, Scorpio. That rebel is coming out. So if you don't do something about it first, it's going to fucking boil over and everybody's going to be mad and surprised. All right, so let's get a look at what is underneath the surface. You may not see. Seeing some strong other water energy in you guys' life. And I know you're a water sign, but I mean other water signs. Other Scorpios, Cancers, Pisces, seeing a lot of Virgo energy. What don't Scorpio see under the surface? What doesn't Scorpio see coming? And it's only natural that you guys are going through this. And it's crazy that we got that 33. Because the 33, like I said, is associated with Christ number. It's associated with that higher learning and really coming into yourself. And Scorpio energy is all about deep transformation. Okay? So. Yep. Y'all know what? I turned this deck over and continued shuffling, and the card came out because I just said in my mind, Spirit, if that card was for them, let it come back. All right, so we have the Five of Swords. What you don't see under the surface is that people around you, Scorpio, they know that they're taking advantage of you. They know that they're taking advantage of you, and they're laughing. They're laughing behind your back, okay? And I'm also getting that you guys may be being a little snappy on people lately, but this is really because inside you're not living your life for you and what you really want to do. I got a Three of Swords reversed. So I feel like that someone around you maybe hasn't forgiven you, or you have not forgiven someone for something. Typically, the Three of Swords reversed would be like forgiving heartbreak, but because it's with this Five of Swords, I feel like there's a forgiveness that hasn't really happened, that you've held a grudge with somebody and it's under the surface. And it could be you're holding a grudge against them because you're really holding a grudge against yourself for allowing yourself to be undervalued, unappreciated. Okay? I've got a Five of Pentacles and a Fool card on the bottom. So I feel like, Scorpio, what you don't see coming is that you are going to be breaking out of this box. Either you're going to leave the situation that's holding you down and break free, or a person is going to remove themselves somehow, okay? And it's going to free you, though. It's going to free you. I feel like, going back to this Three of Swords reverse, I feel like you're over a lot of shit. Scorpio, you're over a lot of shit that used to bother you, over a lot of shit that you used to find important, that's not important to you anymore because it's not resonating with you anymore. Okay? So, I feel like that's what's under the surface for you guys. You know, it's just more that breaking out energy. you know, somebody is going to be trying to downplay your ideas. They're going to have a problem with you when you start rebelling and start coming out in this new energy, you know. And I feel like you're just over the shit and you're going to be freeing yourself, or someone's going to remove themselves from the situation. You don't see this coming. Even though it's you who's going to be breaking free, you don't even see it coming, because it's just going to be like this moment that's just going to set you off, and you're going to be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm sick of this. You've tried to hold it in too long. So my advice to you, Scorpio, is make the move. Go ahead and give into it before it breaks loose. All hell breaks loose. Look at the bottom of the deck. The past is a prison. Shit, Scorpio. The past is a prison. Bitterness, grudge, refusal to let go. It's time to let go, my babies. It's time to let go, Scorpios. Time to let the past stop holding you as a prisoner. Okay, you don't gotta be what everybody expects you to be. You don't gotta keep giving to everybody when they're not giving back. You don't have to be this perfect model, role model, or whatever the fuck it is. You want to be a stripper, you always wanted to try it. Shit, go dance one night in the club. That was just an example. I'm playing. I mean, but hey, if that's what you always fantasize about, go fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, rebel, baby. Rebel. It's your time. Thank you. And you guys, don't forget to check me out in the description box below. If you want a personal reading, please share my video so that we can get our viewers up and I can keep making this content for y'all. Bye-bye.